Hey guys, user friendly here. So I've been in the Mage Tower for about 4 hours now. I want to impart some wisdom here that I've learned onto you guys. Um, One, don't bother with your buffs until you are getting to phase two. Um, it's gonna seem at the beginning like it's a race, but the race doesn't come until the last 40 seconds of this fight. It's a marathon, and then it's a sprint. Um, Macros. I have one to target Jormog, the behemoth, cast Scare Beast, and then target last target again. I have another just Scare Beast on the top of this that I swap out when I get to phase two because I don't want to. If you do target last target and there's only one target, you just lose your target, which is annoying as shit, but it is what it is. Um, I have two macros to one to cast intimidation at my focus target and one to cast counter shot at my focus target. Focus target is Tugar. Um, I also have a cursor freezing trap macro because you can't interrupt him with just counter shot and intimidate. You have to throw a couple freezing traps in there to interrupt him, which is just absolutely fun. Um, I in DBM, in the Legion, in the challenge pack, um, this exists. I highly recommend changing the noises for Sonic Scream, Fell Surge, and Fell Burst. Earthquake, I turned off. I watched a video where they said that if you stun him during Earthquake, he doesn't spawn the eggs, but that's not the case anymore. He still spawns everything. He doesn't interrupting him from what I see doesn't change anything, so I stopped doing it. The eggs are pretty easily taken down once you get in the rhythm of things, so I don't worry about Earthquake at all. It's just a part of the rotation. Fell Burst um, has to be interrupted. You get maybe one freebie to res your pet. Other than that, he ignores feign death. So if you summon your if he gets Fell Burst off on your pet and you res it, you still have aggro. You feign death, it doesn't matter. You can misdirect your pet and he'll get aggro back after a minute or two, but it's annoying as hell. Also, if you're running Animal Companion, your second pet will get aggro, and I've had it bug out where, because my pet died, I rezzed the new one, my companion pet just followed me around. And the boss beat on it following me around. He didn't do a single point of damage. It was absurd. So don't let your pet die. Um, I have a third warning set up for Sonic Scream. Sonic Scream is where 99% of the damage that you're going to take in this fight comes in. You can interrupt it by casting Scare Beast on this guy while he's casting it. The best time to do that is right after Earthquake or right when he comes back up. As soon as he comes back up, he immediately tries to cast Sonic Scream. If you cast Scare Beast as soon as he pops up, you can get it. If you're quick, you're gonna learn to be able to interrupt it. As long as you can interrupt him with Sonic Scream and interrupt Tugar, you're good to go. But this is a constant juggling match. I'm gonna put a poll in here. I don't know how it's gonna go, but yeah, here we go. You do not lust until the end. Trust me. So we're gonna go in here. He's gonna try to cast. First off, I'm gonna use counter shot to interrupt it, and then I'm gonna cast Scare Beast because he's getting ready to do Sonic Scream. Then we're going to come cast Sonic Scream again. I'm going to interrupt that. And he's going to go into Earthquake. Earthquake, you want to make sure, if you can be, don't be in the middle. Those rocks come down really stupid quick. As soon as the eggs come down, start hitting them. Make sure you keep your Beast Cleave up because it does really nice damage. There's Fell Burst. I interrupted it with Counter Shot. Now we stay on these. You try to, when you get charged, you try to make the guy run over the little things. Here comes charge. And I use my intimidation macro to get him there. And now he's going to come up, and we're going to Scare Beast. All right. Now we're good for now. My next one, I'm going to try to interrupt with a freezing trap because it's the downtime. As the totem you have to kill. Here it comes. We're going to freezing trap. And we're going to get ready to scare beast. There it goes. And we got it. If you miss it, he nature locks you, but that doesn't really hurt you at all, so it doesn't make much difference. So we got another earthquake. We're going to stand back. Our counter shot is ready, so we're going to use that for his interrupt during this phase. Charge is coming. We're going to move. There's that one. And we are good to go. Another fun thing, when these eggs hatch, they switch targets. Changes to a new target, but the old target doesn't go away, which is always fun. All right, we have hit him 3 times, so you can see DBM is tracking. He has 6 buffs on him. This little thing is going to be a totem. This is coming. Stun. Sonic Scream. I didn't bother. Sometimes you just let it go off. It only does like 20% of your health, but if you take them all, it's bad. But next one, I'm going to interrupt with Freezing Trap if I can, because we're in the down phase. And there we go. That Scream went off right as that one went. I'm going to pop Exhilaration. And we're getting ready to go into another Earthquake. That's Fell Surge Totem. Here comes the Earthquake. We get on the eggs. As soon as he comes around, I'm going to get inside. Here comes the charge. Here's the interrupt. All right, we're good to go. Now I want to try to drag him over the next thing. The next interrupt is going to have to be with a freezing trap because that's all I have off of cooldown. There it comes. See if I can get the interrupt on him. Got it. All right, here we go. We're rolling. We're rolling. Scare Beast is going to come. I'm going to try to interrupt with counter shot so that it gets on or gets charging. There we go. Sonic Scream, we're going to Scare Beast. Fell Surge, knock that out real quick. Alright, here we go, Earthquake. Alright, the interrupt this time is coming from stun. Whenever it's ready. There it is. Let's go ahead and stun. Fell Surge, that's a totem, it's dead already. Charge again. I don't know how many stacks he's at. He's at 3. Now he's at 2. All right, we're working our way there. All right, next interrupt is going to come from counter shot, but I missed it. So we're going to revive my pet. We're going to cast Misdirect, and now this guy's going to start chasing us around because he's a jerk and he's immune to Feign Death. Observe. Feign Death. He doesn't care. And I have no interrupt for that at the moment, and I'm dead. The most important thing that I have found here is you need to be on top of what your next interrupt is going to be. If you need a way to monitor it, if you have a weak aura, maybe have you could put a cast sequence for counter shot with a reset of 40 seconds, whatever the cooldown is on counter shot, 24 seconds. So put a 25-second reset timer. So you come in here, you want to make sure you have your pet out. Obviously, you want to make sure you refocus this guy. I'm going to buff up again, and we're going to put one more attempt in on this for you guys. All right, next attempt. 2R is focus. We are buffed. We have pet. Here we go. We're going to go with counter shot first, then we're going to go into the fear. Counter multi-shotting just for fun. All right, here comes Earthquake. Our stun, or our interrupt is going to be stun this time. go. We're going to try to get him a stack or two off with the charge. Yeah, we should get 2 there. Interrupting with counter shot again. Do I get the fear? Got it. Fell Surge Totem. Let's knock that out. Our interrupt is coming from Trap. There, and I didn't get it. Awesome. We're going to Scare Beast. We get my pet alive. Start running from this guy so I don't take any more damage. We're going to have to get right up in the business here. Here comes the charge. At least I've got an extra stack or 2 off. Fell Surge, interrupt. Get the totem. Looks like my pet has aggro again, so that's nice. I love the bug where I'm trying to cast multi-shot, but because it's switched to a bile spitter now instead of an egg. Fell burst, stun. Alright, that was barely. We're going to get to the fear. Got it. Okay. Fell Surge Totem. Knock that out. See if I keep my stacks up. Interrupt. Alright, the next one is going to be Frost Trap inside the Earthquake. In a perfect world, the best rotation to do is to use Frost Trap or Stun outside of Earthquake, and then inside Earthquake, use Counter Shot. Alright, my next one is coming from Stun. See if I can get the fear. Got it. Totem. Next one's coming with stun, and there it is. Get the fear. Alright, now we're waiting on Earthquake again. We should have counter shot, so we should have no problems. Right, here comes charge. We should get a stack or 2 off. Totem's coming. There's the interrupt. Alright. Here comes charge. I don't think I need any more. I don't know how many stacks. He's got 2 left, but he starts with 9, I think, so obviously we'll be able to get 2 before the fight's over. That's, and the interrupt's not going to go. Should have been paying attention. Revive pets. We're going to have to run again. We should be able to get the next interrupt with stun so we can keep counter shot for inside the thing. I'm going to drop a fear just for fun. There's stun. Alright. We should have counter shot for the Earthquake. Charge on me. Don't get hit. Should be coming here in a minute. There it is. Keep my stacks up. Switch targets because the targets changed to something else because they want you to die. Should be getting, I think we get 1 more charge in this phase, or are we done? I think we're done. Yep, fear. And Fellburst got off, but I don't know what died. We are going to try to trap. If he does another one before he earthquakes, we're going to try to trap it. There it is. And we got it. He's going to get his fear off or his scream off, but we're okay. Alright, Earthquake. We have counter shot for this, so we should be okay. Here comes charge. Alright, he is out of... He's out of shields, so we are ready to go for phase 2. Little kill shot in there. Oop, charge again. Just need to get away. Alright. He should be coming up in a second. There he is. And he's feared. I should have... I had stun up and I didn't use it because I'm dumb. Luckily, my backup pet is taking threat. This is not my best showing, guys. At this point, you could start to do some bleed damage or some splash damage over onto the behemoth because he has no more damage reduction. We're going to need to stun this time. Should be coming in a second. There it is. All right, we're going to try to frost trap out of the next one. Fear this bastard. That's not going to work. Oh, okay, it did. Oh, he just killed my secondary pet. That's fun. All right, so we're going to have to counter shot. Which I'm not a fan of. He's going to get this scream off, but it's okay. We should have stun for Earthquake. I sure hope so. Be ready to use Frost Trap. We're going to need to Frost Trap. Kill the totem. Don't get spit on. Don't get charged. Alright, we're working down to the nitty gritty here. He should be coming up. We can fear him. Got him. We're going to counter shot here because hopefully that'll be our last one. Kill shot. Alright, here we go. Fear. I'm going to switch out my macros. Alright, I'm going to Bloodlust at about 50%. Just gonna scream at him here every time he tries to do his thing. Just keep your rotation up, keep your damage up because you're going to need to burst at the end of this. You should be coming in for another fear. There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to turtle shell the next one. Actually, I think I'm going to try to fear the next one and see what happens. If it doesn't work, I'll turtle shell. It worked. Oh well, here we go. I think we are good. At the end there, guys, is the toughest part. Knowing when to turtle shell, I would recommend holding off on your turtle shell until after you see that your Scare Beast has not worked. I don't know what percent. There's some percent that he enrages at and Scare Beast stops working. I died at 10% twice. So be aware of that. But other than that, yeah, there you go. You get your mage armor.